Hey, Jules, you want to get me a pop too?
All right, well, there's two in here.
Which one do you want?
Got the orange, the mandarin, and the Mexican cola. I'm having the mandarin.
Okay.
Ooh, I see you've got some fresh.
So I made flour tortillas.
We won't discuss that.
Not great, but
But we're practicing, right? You get
I
better
made-
by you doing it.
I
Those
made
are-
corn tortillas too.
so apparently you've got better skills at corn tortillas.
yeah, my corn tortillas are killing it. The flour ones,
Not yet. But
Not so
that's
much.
practice, right? You just keep doing it. I'm going to set that there for now because I'm over here.
thank you. So, we're back to tacos, although I think we're going to call them folded sandwiches.
Folded sandwiches? Because everyone argues about what is a taco.
What is a taco? So today, a particularly contentious one, this is brisket barbacoa.
Going to break that down. Brisket?
So
So brisket means?
beef brisket. So I use beef brisket to make barbacoa. Barbacoa is this thing that everyone's got an idea. And so if you take it right back, it was a whole animal cooked in banana or maguey leaves in a pit.
Oh, that's right. We searched for those banana leaves.
Yeah, in a pit over charcoal. Whole animal. And it could have been a hog, it could have been a sheep, it could have been a goat, it could have been a cow.
Okay, but in our case?
In our case, I chose brisket. I wanted to get cheeks. I couldn't get cheeks. So, I took the beef brisket yesterday and I rubbed it down with our taco spice seasoning.
Okay.
So I used the one with the cocoa powder, the version
Oh,
with
yeah.
the cocoa powder.
Okay,
So,
I remember doing that tasting.
I rubbed that on yesterday, put it in the fridge, uncovered, left it overnight. And then today I made a braising liquid.
A
and there's
braising liquid.
Yeah, there's a little bit here. So
Okay.
you can give it a taste. So this is, I kept this aside because there was too much, I didn't need it all.
Okay.
So the braising liquid, I started out with
Is this a tiny taste or a big taste?
a tiny taste.
Okay.
Hey chicken.
That was the cat exploring.
Come here, chicken. So I made this braising liquid.
Okay. Very fresh tasting.
It is very fresh.
So you've got. Hold on, I know there's hot pepper in it.
Yeah, so I took
Onion.
three guajillo hot peppers,
Okay.
smoked dried hot peppers, put them in the griddle, heated them up, toasted them just to get them, the flavors and the oils going.
I taste some onion.
Yep. So I peeled an onion, put that into the blender jar, a couple cloves of garlic,
Yeah.
lime juice.
Adds that freshness. It's that lime juice, I think, that gives it the fresh.
Well, and I
Flavor.
also used some of our homemade pineapple vinegar.
Oh yeah.
Put that in
Things in our cupboard.
a glass of beer, whizzed it all together, and a couple of tomatoes. Of course, tomatoes, it's red. Put the tomatoes in as well. And so whizzed that all together, and then I lined the baking pan with banana leaves.
Okay.
Put the brisket on top of the banana leaves, poured in the braising liquid. Folded the banana leaves over, put the lid on, and stuck that in the oven for 5-6 hours.
Did you have to tie the banana leaves?
I
or
didn't
did
tie
you just fold them.
I just folded it
Okay.
over. I mean, at this point, it really was just there. I think the banana leaves are just adding flavor because they're not really holding anything in. The pot's holding it in.
Okay.
But the banana leaves do have a very distinct flavor, and I think we'll be able
We'll
to
be able to pick
taste
that out.
it. Pulled it out, chopped up beef. Reduced a little bit of this liquid, poured it back on top, and we have beef barbacoa ready to make some tacos.
So other than the 4 hours that it spent in the oven, which is, is a significant time, how much time did you actually spend doing all of that? Was it a lot? A little?
20 minutes.
So it's because
The
it
actual
sounds
proce-
like a lot of steps, but it
The
really
actual
are just
procedure, yeah.
like toss, turn.
Yeah, no, the actual
Whiz.
procedure,
Okay.
there was really nothing to the actual procedure.
Can I taste it straight up before
Yeah.
putting it in the?
Yep, go ahead. So it was
Have you
yeah.
tasted it? Have you had a chance yet?
I did have a little taste.
You did have a little taste. Okay, let me see. Hold on. That's really nice because it's not an overwhelming flavor. In that it's a lovely flavor. It's a full mouth flavor. There's lots there.
Sort of deep
it's,
and rich. And
It's it's a love. Like it's just it's really pleasant and it has a really nice mouthfeel too.
well, yeah, it's brisket, so
Yeah.
that fatty,
Yeah.
unctuous flavor.
So I think it's gonna go. Ooh, what to put with it though?
Well, according to taco fanatics on the internet,
Oh well. In that case,
you're only supposed to put cilantro and chopped onion.
I'm not a big fan of chopped up, and so I'm gonna use that pickled onion that I see
Yeah.
over there.
So I've got pickled onion. I'm pretty sure cabbage is a definite no-no, but I think I'd like the crunch of the cabbage in as a contrasting texture.
I'm gonna go with the exception of using the pickled onion instead. I won't use a fork for that.
A
I'm
little
going
bit of
to.
cilantro.
I'm gonna go with the recommend.
Julie's sticking to tradition.
Okay. Tradition recommend.
Okay. Now we'll try the onion.
That's a lot of meat. I probably shouldn't have put. Did you? Yeah. All right. Our folded sandwich. Our
Folded beef barbacoa sandwich. That's really good.
I think that has a lot of variation.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. I can see how just the straight up onion and cilantro is enough. But I might add a little crunch for fun.
Okay, so it looks
Everybody
like
can be different.
it looks like a lot. It was really simple. I think it probably took more time to chop the condiments than to actually make the beef. I think we're on the road.
We're on the right road. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, maybe the next version
Well, I
has
wonder.
something different.
Well, and I wonder how beef cheeks could be a different flavor and texture with the same spicing.
I'd also be interested, what is it like without the banana leaves,
Yes,
right? Because that's a great question. I mean, you and I looked pretty hard for banana leaves,
yes. They're in the frozen food section.
just so you know.
Just so you know. Yeah. So without the banana leaves, is it good? And what would it be like if you actually wrapped it in banana leaf and then smoked it on a barbecue?
Ooh.
You know. So what would that bring to it that doing it in the oven doesn't do?
All right, so we've got a few projects.
Yeah.
It'll be a while, but you know, I'm
So,
okay. I'm dedicated to the cause.
Yes, chicken.
There's our cat.
So take a look below for links to the pineapple vinegar video and the taco spice video. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.